Hold on one second, you guys. This is gonna be kind of loud. I know it's early, but I think this has something to do with the situation. Here we go.
Because if you like using me to get what you want, then look in my eye. I will cut you deep.
That has something to do with it, right? Good morning. So, y'all, I just wanted to talk this morning about personal violations that have been on display. Did y'all see what was going on? This is what should be discussed. Okay, over there with Queen 88 and Audio. Didn't y'all see that personal violation when Queen 88 sat there and leaked that man phone number? Like, Queen 88, what did he do again? Can somebody tell? What did he do? She was over there. Y'all, that won't Now they talking about the King Roman and the Rico, but no. Leaking somebody's phone number that you talking to? That's way, way worse than somebody calling because you done hit that dog over there. People acting like they didn't even see Rico hit the dog too. Can we talk about that too? There are people acting like he never hit the dog. Yes, he did. Y'all saw that. But yeah, I sat there and I saw Queen 88 just put that man phone number right out there. That's wrong. Y'all know that. But I know people gonna carry on, do what they want over here. But that is a personal violation. And she said she was recording everything. Like, dang. That's why you ain't gonna get no nigga. That's why a lot of folks out here ain't gonna get no ninja. Doing stuff like that. You can't trust these people up here. And I'm telling you, if you do something, that's why, no. Do some violating ish like that to me, I'm done. I'm gonna tell you, I'm straight up done. It ain't gonna be no, I heard he went over there on her panel. Why are you still you gotta forget everything about her? That means she really don't care about you. And I ain't see him do nothing real bad to her. He did not do. What did he do? What did he do again? Do y'all even remember? Because I sure don't know what he did. For her to do that, that really shows that she didn't have any type of care for him, that she was using him. That right there, that goes to show. Like, that was just that's a personal violation. You said it was all a play in 88, pre-planned the world thing. I don't know about that though, Vic. I don't think that man wanted his phone number leaked. You think it was a play? No, I don't think that was a play though for her to when she did that. I think she did that out of spite. But a lot of times, and when people are building certain relationships, jealousy and all that, when that comes along, but I don't think linking that man's phone number, like Audio, all I'm gonna say is that if you start trusting her again, now that would be a bad move. That was a straight up 100% personal violation. That means she don't give a F about you. And then she had the nerve to say, Queen 88, that was enough right there. She had the nerve to say, and I recorded conversations. We already knew that he didn't like Ken. So, Queen 88, the only thing you really did to him that made us look like what the hell was when you sat there and put that man phone number out here. And I don't really see any personal violations that he did to you. That's why I said, what did he do again? And then you had the nerve to say this was the most vicious thing, because she was like, Yeah, he said he had that number since he was younger. You don't. That's messed up. Because that means, like, what if he had relatives that only got that number? This is the stuff to talk about. Y'all over there mad at somebody hitting a dog. When what if now we know? I know in my age, you may have relatives, you know, that know that phone number. Some of your older relatives, and they can't call you on that phone no more, on that phone number no more. Because she said it too. She was like, and change your number. I said, dang. Oh yeah. And he said that he had this number since he was younger. It was like she was trying to just feed off of stuff. That's why people don't come over. People don't need to come over here. They don't need to come over here. And don't you? People always say, "Oh, I'm getting sick and tired of the old stuff." Well, the people just need to go. I tell you, they don't need to come over here because see, this issue right here make folks don't want to come over. Like that was no personal violation. Y'all see it. It was too early. 88. It was too damn early. Y'all ain't even know each other for three months, and you leaked that. You put that man phone number out here with people like Tosa. Like you know Tosa. All she been doing is calling all day long. And she's ready to be a mess. You gonna make that man change his phone number? Vic, you said it's a clip from 9 days ago. You gotta catch up. I don't think so, Vic. I don't think they would. I don't think that he will want his phone number leaked. See, this is why I own food. It better not be no play. It better not be. But no, y'all, that was a personal violation, though. It's some stuff that you just don't do up here. That's why a lot of times people just carry their bags and going on about their business. Well, other than that, these personal violations, I hope y'all see. You said it's on Diva's page. I can tag you. I don't know. You know what, Vic? I'm gonna stick with my guns. I feel like no, that right there. I feel is a lot of truth to this phone number being thrown out here by Queen 88. I do. I think it's truth to that. But it goes to show that when you out here fighting certain individuals, like it was certain things that I feel like audio did not know about. You know, like he came in here really not knowing who's involved with Ken and who's not. He didn't know apparently just how what type of relationship that Ken and Queen 88 really had, because they did get down in the dirt at one time, but they came back up. So that was something that he should have looked at, that from the beginning. Yes, Queen 88 could have been an enemy, and that's how the hell she looked. Like you was in enemy territory. Like Ken, now that could have been something. I think Ken could have set some up with 88. Because you see how quick that was? That was too quick. That she sat there and did that. And then she brought Ken up like shit. Now I know Queen 88, you weren't looking. She might have been in there in the club dancing during the time that Ken and 80 audio was beefing like that. Right? Nah. She knew. So now that's the type of setups that's been going on. You said, yeah, 88 set up the whole thing. Yeah, to heck with, feeling 88. 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 88 Oh, well, I tell you, Vic, it's just yeah, this stuff is crazy. No, see, plays. I just look whatever you put on the internet. This is what I'm gonna say. That's gonna be what we see as your experience. All right, so yeah, that's it though, y'all. On that, I do have some things to get ready for today. She used Lemon's platform to run the play. 88 is Mo 3. Yeah, she said she'd be like dipping and dabbling in different sectors like that. But on that, but she was showing no, she was showing stuff though. Like Vic, I don't know how much of that live you saw of hers, but she was showing all them text messages. Like that ain't something that you don't want somebody like to show all that, really. And then the number two. So yeah, if it was, this is what I feel. The setup came along with it's like maybe Ken and 88 set audio up. That's where I think that is probably that could be it. Yeah, that they set him up. Queen 88 was talking to Ken throughout the whole thing. And then Ken could have been like, "Oh, I'm gonna pay you this amount." Because Queen 88, if you get her a cash app, now look, she'll do some things for a cash app. So yeah. Audio, you better when you get out here fighting, you gotta realize, yeah, this type of stuff will happen. So I feel bad that, if he had this number, she said if he had this number since he was younger, and the number meant something to him. Sometimes your numbers mean something to you. It's small, but it does. So therefore, that's a personal violation. You say you need to listen to that voicemail. Oh Lord, it's a voicemail out here too. See, look at all this expose. So now there's a voicemail out here. That was something else. That was all of that over there. The worst thing was when she sat there and just put that man number on out here. And you didn't know him that long. I'm like, really? It's only been 2 months, 3 months. You were willing to just throw him away like that? Just that simple, just throw him away. What did he really do? Because she would have been saying that up there, but the whole time she was just exposing. From what we saw, he was trying to get along with you. And hold on, and it was something else that she had said too that I was like, hold on, no, that don't add up. She was saying things that didn't add up though. What else was it? When she was up there, y'all. Dang. Oh yeah, the YTC situation. Like she sat there and tried to, we saw what it said, Queen 88. She sat there and tried to make it seem like that he was trying to that he had something to do with YTC being porn bomb, but he was saying no. From what we saw in them texts and what she said, like he was like, "Oh my God, I did not know she was going to do that." So I was like, "Hold on, I don't, Queen. I like, what are you trying to say, Queen 88? Queen 88? Because he's saying like, oh my God, why did I don't understand why Fifi did that. That's what he said. So how you gonna put that on him? What you unsaid, what was said unsaid by Queen 88 seems like she was talking more to Fifi about what to do than that, but she was trying to make it seem like that she was innocent. Did y'all see that part? For real, like she was trying to make it seem like she was innocent in the whole YTC um porn bombing. But he was up there saying, no, I didn't know she was gonna do that. You the one know Fifi, Queen 88. You know her. Y'all, I'm not. No, who's just gonna go with some? I'm not going. That was talk about that personal violation that Queen 88 did to audio and leaked that man phone number. Hey, HTX, sweetie, what's up, boo? Don't talk about nobody hitting no dog. Oh, what? Oh. Yeah, so, but yeah, that right there, y'all. Let's see, y'all know that was just, you didn't even know that man like that. You didn't know him that long. But all I can say now, audio, if you still gonna be out here, fighting, you just got you a personal violation. So you got you a mark. You got you a mark right now. I don't think you better not mess with her no more though. I understand she got that booty. You may want to go over, you may still want to, do something with her. But you shouldn't, because she gonna do something worse to you. Sam, what's up? Hey. Yeah, I saw that, y'all, yesterday. I was like in the works. I just was like, what the hell is going on? And then she put, but see, she did it, Queen 88. You know it. She did it because she didn't have anything on them for real. Like, because people was like, ooh, 88 is about to expose audio. What did y'all really hear? Okay, the beef with him and Ken. When she sat there and said, ooh, Ken, he don't like you. Duh. We been knew that. Girl, we do. That's one of his first beefs over here. We knew they didn't like each other. That won't news. So it seemed like, she didn't want to leave with it just being boring, nothing going on, and you gonna sit there and do the worst violation. That man should. Audio, you better not give her your new number. You better not give it to her. If you give her your new number, okay, it ain't that much. How much money is you really making over here in the beef sector? Somebody tell me how much these lives get you. $300. It gets you $300 now. I don't. It's not worth it. See, yeah, there go Lady Dimples. You said, did you get your boss fired? Oh, no, Lady Dimples. Boo, he got a real good job. Boo, yeah, he just went and got another job. I'm praying right now, like I really am, boo. Oh, please let this blessing. It's a blessing that I want to say is gonna come my way, and I just got to strengthen myself, because if this happens, it's gonna be so much. It's gonna be a lot of changes in my life. So I just hope that this works. But yeah, I say kudos to him though, Lady Dimples. To my boss, he went and found him something else, and I still see him. Like he comes over there every day. And yeah, I think it's good for him, because he's that type that is just a busybody, and he's always trying to do for the next, like, so now it's just time for him to kind of like chill out, but he still want to kind of do for everybody. I see. Yeah, Lady Dimples, ain't that a mess? You over there, Brown, over there dealing with Mississippi, and then you all of a sudden all this crap. Like, boy, if you don't stay over there with Mississippi, like, what? That was a mess yesterday, Lady Dimples. That was a pretty mess at passes. Oh, you said, yeah, HTX, sweetie. Oh, Sam, you said, wait, what happened? Sam, Queen 88 sat over there and leaked Audio's number. That was a personal violation. That was wrong. she didn't even know that man that long. We can say, didn't even know that man from a can of paint like that. Like, dang. And I think Audio really liked Queen 88. I think he liked her. He was willing to look past, what she do in the, being a stripper and all of that. Yeah, we know men are going to, play. But it's like she started off in that era of like, oh, I don't know, I ain't trusting this ninja. But I don't think you really needed to do him like that. Yeah, she said she's filing a police report this morning, and it's wrong because it's like you gonna do this to this man, knowing that a lot of times they'll side with the female. But what are you really gonna say? What did he do to you? Hold on, hashtag. What did he do to you for you to call the police on him? You said this is why you can't sleep. What you mean, Sam? Yeah, though, boo. Yeah, Lady Dimples. HTX sweetie, you said, Ro, can you ask Lady Dimples to unblock me? Oh, Lady Dimples, boo, can you unblock HTX sweetie? So yeah, y'all know that was wrong. That's what we should be discussing now. Y'all about to leave that dog. You wait to what did they say? September 9th. Wait to September 9th to start talking about the dog again. Okay? Wait to September 9th. You better hope. But I hope, Rico, you better hope they don't get that dog to another family. They might get that dog to another family, so Rico may have to start thinking about another dog. They really couldn't. Can they do that? They might just go ahead and get that dog to another family and say, boy, go get another dog. So yeah, y'all. Oh, you're welcome at HTX, sweetie baby. So y'all, yeah, that was wrong though. You didn't know him that long. And then what she knew when he said that and told her, it was things that you could tell that he was telling her, that he was trying to, get into that comfortable state with her. Yes, we know how men are when they be like, oh yeah, I'm about to play this female. But a lot of times it's just, a play nature. They ain't just gonna really dog them out. But she sat there and cut that man. She cut him. That was a cut. Here we go. This was exactly it right here.
If you like using me to get what you want, then look in my eye. I will cut you deep.
Yeah. And it was too early. He did not put you through hell, Queen 88. That man didn't put you through hell. That's what you do to somebody when they put you through hell. Okay, when he was sitting there if he was cheating on you like a dog. But you didn't even give him the chance, Queen 88. She did bring up a girl, though. That was one thing she did. She was like, yeah, you talking about this girl. And that is a no-no, but you ain't give him chance enough to cheat yet. You didn't give him, for you to do that. For YouTube. Yeah, on some YouTube-ish. Like, damn, Queen 88. Already, she just straight up said, oh, this YouTube comment, this what I'm going to use for my commentary today. Because I want to see my numbers up. This ninja number. Like, girl, you was wrong. You could have went and made some money in the strip club for that. Okay, you could have went on made that 800 there. You sat there, did that to this man. You ain't even get in bed with him yet. Damn, girl. Damn. You said, but Ro, everyone warned him. So shouldn't he hold himself accountable? Yeah. Now, that definitely, because yes, Audio is grown. And that's one thing. When you are over here, you are definitely like you're gonna run into a hell of a lot of situations where it's gonna be effed up. I'm only calling out the personal violation. because Queen 88 did go over there and tried to start something up with him. But see, Audio, I think he was just kind of still thinking with that mentality of, like just like her, sexually, he was thinking about Queen 88, that he didn't see a lot of the red flags. Now, yeah, Audio missed a lot of red flags, y'all. Audio, you don't know the history behind Queen 88 and Ken. See that right there. Now that was killer, because we know that if it's one person that Audio doesn't like, it's Kenola News. Queen 88 and Ken got they have a certain type of relationship that has been dug into for over 2 years now, and you got to understand that she would be a no-no for you to mess with, regardless of how good you think she look. You don't need to mess with her because you in battle right now. You said you beef sector. Here you go. Do you say you beef sector? Ken is beef sector. Ken has been here for a while now. And do you know how petty Ken is? Now look, Ken, y'all can call Ken a lot of things, but Ken really can hold. He can hold stuff in. That's one of his strong suits. Ken, I don't want to tell your business, but he knows how to hold things. So he can sit there and be playing with somebody, and you see, that's what Audio didn't do, know his real history on Ken like that, because I think he was, so he was just really mad at him. But Ken has woken up quite a bit of things on these streets. You got to know who you really dealing with, who Ken really is. See, he thought Ken would just want no player like that out here, but no. Ken has did some ish. Do you know how many Billie Jean projects Kenola News has been a part of? You got to watch out for them Billie Jean products. Yes, that's for sure. Okay, Audio, you got to watch out for them, because that pretty much shows the big players in this beef sector. Oh, Jake said Rico did not need another dog. Okay, now, yeah, the dog was not broken. Rico needs therapy for abuse. Well, yeah, Jake. But Rico is stubborn. I don't even know if he gonna have to. Yeah, I want Rico to definitely make a new light of things. He needs to look at that. He do, because I mean, like, a lot of people said he can end up in jail again. Or, I don't know if he went to jail, but by the jail, he can end up really in jail. So yeah, he gonna have to make a change. He gonna have to do something way different. But yeah, so y'all, absolutely. If you want to be over here, you gotta know, you gotta hold things in a big perspective. You gonna have to make sacrifices. You ain't gonna be able to get booty like that. Queen 88, that booty, you should have put an X on it, because you should have thought about it. But see, a lot of times people don't think like they don't be all grasping like that. But what was you doing for Queen 88 though? You gotta, it's certain, you had to do more for her, because she got these alliances with certain people. She had alliances with people that he just won't cool with like that. So I mean, you gotta, he won't cool with Pizza, with Pizarro. You ain't cool with Ken, but Queen 88 is. You better get the hell out of there. You better get the hell out. Audio, why you ain't get no Google number? It's given, where the hell was your Google number at? You should have got a Google number. These most of these people that you was fighting with, that you throwing knives at, like J Dunn. You want to throw a knife at J Dunn? She done leaked the number before too. And remember, Pass had to change his number, right? So you should have known. Yeah, Audio, when you got to think about it, when you dealing with, if you fighting with this person over here, you can say, hold on. I heard. Hold on, tell me about this ninja. He needed somebody in his back, like for real, in his background. You needed somebody to tell you about the players that you're dealing with over here. Hold on now, look. This one over here may leak your number, do some real foul-ish to you. I never really saw Queen, being that she's in the Mo3. I never really saw really how she works until tonight. Until last night. Like, damn. Now I see, exactly how she worked. But your number was leaked, and she said that she has recordings. So y'all, that was it though. I just wanted to come and say that. Yeah, but hopefully I got some opportunities knocking at my door. Y'all, it's really going to be life-changing. And I think, no, I'm not going to say think. I am confident, and this is my time. It's my time. I can't wait. I think that's where I need to be at. So I'm just breathing in and breathing out. This has to happen. It does. Cheers to better opportunities. That's what I got to say. But yeah, audio. If you still gonna be out here fighting, you need to stop thinking about Queen 88 booty. You better not even think about trying to get it no more, because see, you're gonna wrap yourself up. It's gonna become. It's already. It's toxic. How can it be toxic after y'all ain't even did nothing yet? Yeah, y'all ish YouTube. This is YouTube now, y'all ish. You don't put your number out here. You better go ahead and make that commentary. Like Fi used to do. Go ahead and make that commentary. Somebody calling your number up. Nah, but I don't know. That man, shoot, they said, I'm telling you, she said that was wrong, Queen 88. You done tried to cut that man. She cut him because he light skin. You all know how these girls, they'll cut a ninja because they light skin. Like, hold on, I'm gonna cut yours. You said, Ro, why do you stay quiet on Jay Wilson's panel when Brian says he's going to F you at Nescation? Would you let him? Yeah, you know what? So on that, y'all, I wasn't feeling it. Like, Brian, no. I'm not thinking about fooking you on Nescation. I just didn't want to, say anything. I didn't want to embarrass him. But no, I was like, no. I wanted to say that. But it just caught me off guard, because he was just up there talking about Lebanon, Mississippi. So this whole time that was a play, Brian. And then I was trying to get up, because I don't know what he was doing. It seemed like he was creating plays from one second to the next. I don't know what Brian over there doing in Texas. I don't know what he's doing. But Brian, you was doing too much on passes though. We ain't never, because he continues to say that we had all these what he call it, smooching, on the phone and all that. And Brian, no. I'm telling you, y'all, Brian puts inch after inch on something. Like he what's that over exaggeration is real when it comes to Brian. Okay. Okay, if I did, let me had a phone conversation to record. Let me had one to bring up here so y'all can hear it for yourselves. So, like, Brian, it was never that, like, no, we didn't have anything. We were not on the phone where he could be acting like he was acting last night. It was never given that. It was given friendship. before anything else. I'm telling you, y'all, that's what you would have heard from those conversations. Yeah, but he said a lot over there at pastors like Brian. I'm like, Brian, really? Talking about bringing condoms and all this stuff. You're bringing them for Mississippi? Because you said that Mississippi was coming, right? Brian, don't come up here lying. Because then he said that he was still with Mississippi. I'm not about to mess with you and you messing with somebody else. You messing with Mississippi. You see how he ready to throw everything away for me? Y'all saw that, right? Nobody told Brian that. I haven't talked to Brian other than on the YouTube. Y'all just want me to come on out and say the ish. Brian, I ain't trying to. I don't want to sleep with you. What the heck? No. I'm trying to get to the next opportunity in my life. The job always comes before the ninja. Okay. I've been doing it for the past 5 years now. Putting the job before the ninja. That's just how my life is gonna go. If a ninja come through, all okay. Okay, the last man that I had, you want me to talk today. Okay, the last man that I had, I could have started something with him. Okay, he was a damn good cook. I think I showed y'all the screenshots that time. And he did, he looked good. He had a nice package, I gotta say. But I thought about work. I was thinking about work. He was willing to take me, just take me with my faults. But I think I didn't give him enough time. I didn't give him enough time. Maybe with this new opportunity though, things can change. So I hope so. You said their homework guy eventually leave this morning after banging on his door. I guess so, but that was so strange. HTX, sweetie, that was strange because if it was real, if we want to talk about plays, but if it was real, Brian, I don't understand why he don't understand that he doesn't treat that man right. I'm sorry too. This wasn't even supposed to be about Brian. Sorry, Brian. This wasn't supposed to be. But yeah, I don't know about that. It's just he's always had a strange relationship. If from what y'all saw and from what we all saw that the strange relationship that he has with the homework guy. Because if he's your friend like I'm your friend, you're not going to be thinking about calling the police on him. You should know him. You've been knowing homework guy for quite some time, like for as long as he talked to me. So why the hell would you want to call the police on him? Like this ain't been something that he's done before. So, but you hanging around him, it doesn't add up. You done hung with him all night long. And now you can't even step out to tell him if you don't carry your ass home. That's all Brian had to do. So yeah, Brian was playing. You said, Ro, if you have relations with him, I think eventually it will be all over YouTube on Mad Day. Do you agree? Yes, absolutely. Brian, you like Queen 88. Yeah, it's certain things I don't think Brian would do, but he's definitely gonna talk. Yeah, he gonna talk. You said, wait, Brian called the cops on homework guy? He said he was going to Lady Dimples. That's what he said he was going to do. But you know what? At this point, though, I look at Homework Guy as the fool, because you already know you like this man. And Brian was acting like that he was touching him inappropriately. He was putting that on that man. But I'm still thinking, I'm like, well, Brian, you did have something with him though. I mean, Brian said that they did something together. So I don't know. That situation is crazy. I guess I talk. Yeah, I talk. He's because he keeps bringing it up. Rope talk to him. Rope talk to Homework Guy. Yeah, I guess I talked to some man. We don't know if that was Homework Guy. We talked to some man though. I did on my platform. I talked to some guy, and it seemed like Brian was trying to get to know him. And then it was weird. Oh, yesterday was very weird over there at Pastors, because then he was trying to say that Brian, you think I heard that? He was trying to make it seem like that he was trying to hook me and Homework Guy up. Brian, you would never. Brian, you would never. Brian would never hook me up with another man. He was like, yeah, I think that y'all would like each other. But then he talking about some. I told him I was bringing my friend on the at escalation, and he was like, yeah, as long as it's not a man. So Brian, really, like, it's a mess. And he never showed me no picture of Homework Guy. He never showed me no picture of him. He said, did you address sorry, boo. Tongue tied, y'all. It's early in the morning. You said, did you address Brian saying he wanted kids, yet he can't even accept that he's a yag? Oh, Lord. A yag. Lady Dimples, that's why I said, I was like, if he has a kid, I really think that it will help Brian to not be so immature on, relationships, as well as, the transgender community. I think a lot of that stuff would strengthen with him having a child, because he's gonna have to pick up on his responsibility, and he's gonna have to be less impulsive. Like, Brian, you're gonna have to be less impulsive. It may help him. I've heard a lot of times having a child helps. The only thing Brian got to understand, though, is that if he does have a child, that he ain't really gonna have the mother there with him, unless. That's why I told him he need to go to these websites where he can have this is real to y'all. This is real. There are websites where you can have a child with somebody, you keep them a couple of weeks or something like that, then the person has them. I think that would be good for Brian. Like, he get to keep the child this amount of time, this amount of weeks, then he gives them back to the person. It's a big commitment between both parties. So, I mean, it's already hard enough, being gay out here. So you better really know if you really want to do it. I think he does. I do think that he does want a child. I think he would be good with it too. But now I'm gonna say this though, Brian. I don't know if you want to do it with a gatto, because I don't know how much, if you gonna really, like a guy for that long. I don't know. Maybe Brian is one of them dudes too, though, that act like he don't really care about the gay community, but when it comes to somebody that he likes, that he really, it's a play. It's like, it could be like a play, like just like how dudes say they about the doggone woman, and then kind of find out they really just trying to settle down. Like, it's like the Queen 88 audio situation. I think Brian on that level, he sit there and he talk about the community like that. Now, he does have an issue with trans women though. Like Lady Dimples, I don't know if you saw it, like yesterday, I mean the other day, he just went off on you. He has a huge issue with trans women. It could have stemmed from, when he said that trans man tried to trick him. So I think that's where it stands from though. But yeah, he has a like you, Lady Dimples and Queen Toaster. Like, yeah, he has a big issue with the transgender community. But I think he knows that he's gay though. But he need to hurry up though, Brian. You need to hurry up because I'm telling you, your mood about it is gonna change. Like I'm about to be 40, and when I was, in my early 30s, yeah, I was just like how you were. I think like I was just like giddy about having a child. I was like, "Ooh, I want to have a child." But I'm gonna tell you this right now, and this may cut deep. I don't feel the same about having a child no more. I just like Mississippi. Like what he's told you, Brian, was a vibe. What Mississippi told Brian since you came up here and told it, that was a whole vibe. Like I was like, yes, okay, you better serve Mississippi. He was like, I don't want to have no kids. I'm ready. I mean, I was feeling that when he was like, yeah, I ain't really for that right now. I'm working. Like, what the hell, kids? Nah. Now it would be different, I guess. If it would, because I am a committed person. If I am in a relationship with somebody, that's who I'm with. I ain't out here, cheating, nothing like that. I ain't never been that. And marriage. I don't know. I know somebody right now though that did get married. It still is possible. But Brian, I don't know. Do you see Brian marrying a guy? Jake, you said Raw, are you staying with TMO at Nescation? I don't even know if she's going anymore. See, Brian was out there yelling all that stuff out. Y'all know that her and Ness, then they get into a little spat. I don't know. I don't know if TMO is going no more. You said I think Shamar want Shakim to stay with him so he can see that Morning Wood or fight like him and Lemon did. Shamar don't fall for temptation. Well, okay, so Jake, I don't know. I don't think Shakim and Shamar are talking like that anymore. I don't think they're talking like that no more. From what I saw Shamar over there in that, situation with Tommy and Castro. I know he's sick of that though. Shamar, they ain't gonna stop talking about you. Tommy ain't gonna stop talking about you. Tommy is not gonna stop talking about Castro or Shamar or Passa. He just ain't gonna stop talking about them. That's his sector. And we do know that, I will say this. Tommy, he does have certain traits about him that are real. We know, yeah, he does have a little bit of, a disability. I mean, it's acceptable. But I think he is out here trying, though. He's trying with his channel. Yeah. But yeah, we don't even know if yeah, I don't even know. I don't think she's going no more. I don't know. I've been leaving all that stuff alone because you know how that can get very messy. Because Brian don't watch nothing. He don't watch anything. So he don't know about what done happened. What done happened from here to the next. He don't know. Bless his heart. Yeah, but yeah, Brian, when he was talking all that stuff, I'm like, no, Brian, I'm gonna be hiding behind my friend. Well, ain't nobody thinking about that. Lady Dimples, you said Tommy needs to be medicated. Well, you know what, Lady Dimples? I think he already. I mean, I would think he is already. I think I've seen Tommy in a state of like when he kind of is settled. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I think he has some type of medication. Oh, he should, something. I mean, I don't know. He never did. He go into that history yet? Oh, Lady Dimples, you said no, honey. Stephanie, oh Lord, not Stephanie is plotting on getting Shakim's pink. I don't know about that though, Lady Dimples. See, I thought Shamar had stepped away from that. Oh, okay then. See, I got the wrong name. What's the guy name who got conversion therapy to be straight and not gay? Oh, yeah. I know you're talking about the light skinned guy. Caldwell. Yeah, Caldwell. I forgot his first name. um Caldwell, you know, that guy. Yeah, I think, but yeah, he running a play. Like he's running a whole play, and he done made something out of that. Like he done he's getting views. He done dang, what the heck is his name? Caldwell. He done made views off that, y'all. Cause he's still gay. You know, that's one person I can damn sure say he's definitely Caldwell is definitely still a gay guy. But he does that and that's his character. He's in character the whole time. That's his it's a lot of people that have like characters that they play throughout social media, and that's his character. Yeah. The Christie show exposed Crowell. I'm so sorry I can't get his name right now. Exposed him for running a play with that, because she has like a life character too. The Christie show, when she played that old lady, and I think it was him. He exposed himself because he's quick to expose himself. He was like that. She blocked him, and I was like, she blocked you. I'm like, well, y'all running a play. That's what y'all doing. Oh, okay. Lady Dimple said, Ro, did you hear that Stephanie is planning on dressing up as me? What? Hold on. You know what? Oh no, I am so okay. Let me get back and focus, because that was slow. I was thinking about when you said Stephanie. I was, you know what, boo? I was thinking about when you was talking about Shamar. Let me get back focused. Okay. Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah, because you said, Ro, did you what? Oh my God, Lady Dimples. No, I did not know. Oh, so Stefan plans on dressing up. What? Oh no. Stefan, that's too much. Look, you can't tell grown folks what to do, but what in the world? Oh, okay, Jake. Yeah, I'm thinking about Lady Dimples, you're right, boo. Oh, I had a slow moment right there. Hold on, y'all. I'm thinking about that Caldwell guy. Okay, yeah, but yeah, Stefan did say he had the conversion therapy or something like that too. I saw that movie on conversion therapy when it doesn't work. I saw when it doesn't work. And then the mama came and took that guy up out that conversion therapy. She was like, "You better give me my son back. You done called my son a agate. Get him back." She came and got her son, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, Lady Dimples. Yeah, he got the conversion therapy though. I just think church will do it for church. If you go to church, you don't even need the conversion therapy, because what are they really gonna do? Like put you in front of a screen? That's what I saw a lot of times. They put you in front of a screen and how you watch straight porn, or some on those lines, some type of erotic video to get you into like um what you may like on the opposite sex. Like you may be interested in something about the opposite sex, and then if you zone in on that, then you may can kind of strengthen yourself to, not to kind of go into that area of things more often. But life is life, though. You said if you were smart, you wouldn't go to Seattle. You didn't learn from Vegas. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Lady Dimples. Yeah, I'm gonna just go, and have fun. I don't know, how many more trips though I will be. I probably won't, be participating in too many more trips though. But I don't know. I'm telling you, if this opportunity knocks for me, it's gonna be a lot of different changes in my life, for the better. It really is. Um, I did, I think I really did build a bond with Nesto. I'll say. Well, I like her. I think, from time to time, yeah, we can, hang out. And this just a little hangout. It's not. It's not. It's something, brief. We just, meeting up for Halloween. I've had a lot of fun Halloween experiences. Like little Halloween parties and things like that. Halloween is a really nice time to meet up. So it's just a little trip. Yeah, and then my friend Vanessa, that's coming. I think she's gonna like it too. Because it's just over here, y'all. I'm telling you, we be like, uh, just focused in one view of things. Just going to work. So this is just a good thing to do. I think you said, okay, I will be here to say I told you so. Okay, Lady Dimples. Yeah, so y'all, I did want to come and say that though. Queen 88, it was too damn early. What did he do to you? Before you call the police today, since you say you're gonna call today for commentary purposes and for views as well, Queen 88, before you do that, you need to come up here and you need to tell us what he did to you. Okay? If you can. Tell us what he did. Hashtag, what did he do for you to call the police? I guess she gonna come and I guess as she does the police report, she gonna tell us. What he say he gonna come to your house? He didn't even go to Ken's house, Queen 88. What he gonna come to your house for? You think he'll beat a woman before he'll beat a man? Hold on, let me say that again. You think he will beat a woman before he beats a man that done did some foul-ish to him? Queen 88, you should know him more than we do, but you done put all his damn text messages out here. You want us to know him like you do. Girl, that was a violation. So y'all, yeah. That was it. I think I said quite a bit. At this point, it is what it is, y'all. But yeah, no. I hope he finds another costume for Halloween. That's gonna be something else right there. See, look, this it's gonna be a mess. Pastor said it was gonna be a mess, but no, let me zip it, cause Lordy, Jake, you said, Rose, these people would do anything to get into the beef sector. No one's watching their channels. Oh Lord, Jake. People be over there watching. I can't say people do be over there watching Queen 88 because she got that booty. And the other day when she said that she don't be working out, I said, "What, Queen 88? You better do it now." Because she said she don't like working out. So she better hurry up and use that booty. You said the Pisces 888. What's up? Hey, good morning. Yeah, yeah, Lady Dimples. I see, but that's Stefan does that too though. Like in his like the way they do it in the Umar sector is quite it is very similar to the way Tommy does it. They stick with one person and then they won't let go. So right now, Lady Dimples, you're his not letting go. Like he ain't gonna let go of you. That's how they do over there. You said Deep. Oh, Deep Icy said, "I love my queen. She mainly does Mo3 content. People are just jealous of my sis. Yeah, you know what? I do. I like Queen 88 too. But that I didn't know that she moved like that though. Like she ain't had to do that to that man. She ain't had to put that man phone number out there, and it was too early. But see that's why that's why I was like that audio. Um, he was too much into the beginning stages. He should have saw a lot of those red flags. Ken is a red flag. You messing with somebody from Ken's territory. I've been knowing Ken since I first got over in this area. And I know that he has woken a lot of ish up before. So you gotta know, I think audio uh uh his opinion about Ken was underrated. Like he didn't. Yeah, like you really got to think about who Ken is involved with. Ken is he's one of the behind the scenes kings over in this area. So you might be talking to 88 1 minute audio, but you better realize that Ken could be right there talking to her too. The hell you got involved with? You better see who you got involved with now. You said, "Oh yeah, when people play on her top, she will crash out." Oh yeah, she sure did. Like I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, cause I don't think That's why I was like, "What did he do? He didn't. What did he do again?" Yeah, the Pisces. You said she is normally not like that until someone comes after her first. He tried to humiliate her in front of Lemon's chat, and that wasn't cool. See, you got to be careful over there at Lemons. Cause yeah, a lot of things do surface. You got emotions can really run free over there at Lemons. You could feel a certain type of way. Um, and then some things like that can happen. So yeah, the emotional intelligence left the building, and then we got chaos. You said, well, he left that chat in Lemons. He left that comment in Lemon's chat saying he blocked her. Hmm. But see, well, I mean, one thing is for sure is okay, if he said that he blocked her, see that is like a knife sometimes when somebody that you may like say, they block you. Okay, you ain't gonna really like that. So yeah, she may have had that attitude of, oh hell no. Yeah, you trying to embarrass me. That ish ain't cool. Okay. Um But I just feel like you ain't know him long enough, though, Queen. You could at least talk to him on the phone one more time, and then you could have went the hell with it. Okay, some type of way. Cause I'm like, damn, hold on, they ain't sleep together yet. Wait, hold on, wait a minute. They ain't had but so many conversations. Y'all, it is what it is. Then you said, Lord, what happened to the beef sector content? Oh, let Jake won't beef sector. Oh, okay. Yeah. Thanks, the Pisces. Yeah, I understand too, boo. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. She's already hated by 99. Oh, sorry. She's already hated by 99% of the people at Lemons. She's trolled over there every night, so I think that also made her feel a type of way. Yeah, it can. Yeah, see, you got to be very mindful of Lemon's chat. All of that stuff does play a part. And then with the whole situation of, Queen 88 and Lemon 2, they got like a triangle going on. So yeah, that's a setup for some toxic ish to happen. Now look what the hell we got. All hell broke loose. Well, she done leaked that man. She done leaked that man number. Queen 88. It was too damn early. Okay, it was breakfast time, and you ain't drank your coffee. You ain't drank no green tea. You ain't do none of that. You ain't even shake your ears to the point where you was knowing that you was shaking it in a circle. Like you ain't give it enough time. But it's like that. It's like that does happen when you just like them emotions is flowing, and somebody can just be effing you up, and you like, oh hell no. So yeah, that's the situation, y'all. You said I done took a nap. I'm back. All right now, Sam. You said we are women. We don't like. Oh, we don't like men, Roro. Good morning, Black Pearl. What's up? The stuff that may bother us women is something a man would consider minor. Oh, okay, D Pisces. We're women with hormones. We have the right to be emotional. Dang, but you know what, D Pisces, boo, I just wish that yeah, I wish it could have happened more out of YouTube. More out of YouTube's eye. But hopefully he knew what he was setting himself up with. He knew he done met a lot of crazy women over here already. Women and men, so I mean, this type of ish happens. But I do feel like it was a personal violation. And now could be recordings out here too. So y'all, that is though. That's what's been going on. What else happened though? I didn't get to see QB's response. Did somebody see it? They said QB had responded to King Roman's video. I saw King Roman though. King Roman was just, I was all. You said, I agree though. Both parties initially agreed to keep things behind the scenes. Yes. They didn't, they D Pisces? Yeah. I wish it didn't play out on here. But I blame him for trying to humiliate her in Lemon's chat. See, audio should have thought, because don't do it at Lemons, for the most part. But they done built something over there. Lemon, that stuff over there at Lemons, you dealing with the ish over there. You dealing with the ish. So you don't know how the hell it's gonna turn out. That's what you're dealing with over there. So you got to set yourself up to know what you could be fooling with. The best thing probably for one of them to do or to have done was one of them not to go over there. If they know they may be dealing with certain issues at the moment, go ahead and not go over there for a day or two. Because look at what the hell done happened. So this all stemmed from Lemon's platform. That live, Lemon did a live in the middle of the day. You know you ain't ready for that ish. People weren't even really supposed to hit the link. Lemon was just supposed to go up there and go to town on some people. He was just going to town. And then folks want to hit the link. And he was already on F-ish. Lemon had started off with F-ish. So we not gonna blame Lemon today. I'm not blaming Lemon. That's for sure. Because y'all know that he was about that F-ish. Lemon even said that he was like, look, I'm about that F-ish right now. So they should have known. Yep. You say I just saw Lemon's community wall. Who sent the police up to his house? Oh my God. What? Hold on. Not the police sent to Lemon's house? Y'all better stop playing. Bar and Dog, salute. What's up, bro? Oh, hell no. Y'all sending the police. Tosa? I blame Tosa. Queen Tosa, girl, you done sent the police to that man's house. Girl, you wrong, because Queen, I'm telling you, Queen 88, you done set up. She done got audio number out there. You know Queen Tosa done called Audio's number. She ain't been nothing but a mess. She probably done called Audio's number. She done called Lemon's she done sent the police to Lemon house. She been calling the police all week. This is some hella lot of ish right here. So Lemon, are you gonna come live? Y'all, Ashley, is he gonna come live and tell us what the police said? Lemon, you better have that police on record. Get Lolo or get somebody to get all your personal information off that video and make that content tonight, sir. Thank you. No. What? Hold on. I can't take this no more. You said it was a wellness check. Queen Toast. I blame Queen Toast. Because she would do some petty mess like that. Talking about a wellness check. Girl, bye. Not Lemon. Lemon, if you don't bring that up here, Lemon, for commentary tonight. Natty done called. Natty done did a police report for a wellness check. I can't do this right here. See, that's that beef sector right there. See, y'all got to understand, like at Lemon, sometimes it just be beef sector. Like that it be that beef sector that you love. Y'all is wrong. You said, oh, I'd say it was Judge Fifi. Yeah, Judge Fifi might do that stuff too, though. She be funny. Judge Fifi does be funny, y'all. Now you said she thinks she called it. Wellness checks do be funny, though. They do. Then who else did they do a wellness check on? Oh yeah, they did it on Miss Dovey too. They did a Lovely Love did a wellness check. Y'all, that's a fool right there, though. Nada did a wellness check on the guy. Lemon. What in the world, y'all? That's you said they want his name, etc. Oh my God, see Barn Dog. Oh, okay. I'm glad you said that. See it always turns dark. See, that's a mess. They want his name, etc. That's why they did that. That's wrong. See, they can't keep it on just being let it be in, just some mess. It always is gonna try to get dark, trying to get that man's name. Dang. But overall, though, that little part is funny. They done called the police on Lemon. What the hell? Dang, all Lemon did was make the he ain't going to Judge Fifi though, did he? I thought he was going in on Saida. But I don't know, sometimes when Lemon all the people get on the panel, then Lemon's still he'll cut somebody else out. So I guess we'll see, y'all. You said they be public videos of police calls. Oh, in some states. Oh yeah, barn dog with the holster, like the with the police cam that's on the that'll be on their chest and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah. See, I about finding all that stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, but I know for sure then that they will have to look. You will have to look his name up in order to find it. So I don't know. Maybe Lemon do something with that, but he may not want to do nothing with it. Lord, they done sent the police to your house. When that's their real deep ish right there. We've heard some people done got swatted over here. Uh, yeah, wellness checks and all of that. Dang. Lemon, they got you like that though. They ain't been able to get Lemon. You said nope. Just need address of incident. Oh, okay, barn dog. Okay, that's good to know. Well, y'all, okay. I think we done got enough tea going on today. What in the world? They done called the police on Lemon. Lemon, what you do from last night? Cause he came on in the midday. They got to know that. Okay, you get some lemon F-ish in the middle of the day. In the middle of the day, you already know where it could turn to. So just fires. It was just some daggone fires. Queen 88 lit a match and it just went to flames. Anything that her and Audio may have had. But then I heard that he was over there again. See, can't get enough. He can't wait to get. He trying to get up in her. Audio, you better think about it. What's more important, Queen 88 or YouTube? Okay, you want that? Do you want that extra check? Is this a part-time job? Because you may have to throw a hell of a lot away for Queen 88 right now. So you better think about it. All right, you're gonna have to pay for her. You're gonna have to pay. That's what it's looking like. She was yelling out Cash App. Y'all heard her. She was like, hold on. Is that a peen? Is that a big peen in the back? You got to pay now. Send me a Cash App. I said, she know what she doing, y'all, with them Cash Apps. So I said, all right now. You said, well, he better stop yelling at his dog before people call on him. See, I don't think that he should. You know what? Now I'll say this though, XTX Sweetie Boo, he should be able to yell at his dog. He should be able to yell at him. I don't, he's not hitting the dog, so I think he should be able to yell. Because I know a lot of times, them dogs ain't gonna be listening if you just talking soft. So he probably do got it. And then that's a big dog. Lemon got one of them big dogs, right? So he probably got to yell. Shoot, Demetria be yelling at her dog. I don't think there's nothing wrong with yelling at the dog, but yeah, hitting them, no. Unless, especially on camera. That's gonna get you effed up. So yeah, he gonna have to keep yelling at him though. He gonna have to. Cause that what y'all want Lemon? Y'all really want to see Lemon going off, right? If Creed over there knocking this down, Lemon gonna start going off more on folks up in the chat. So y'all better let him keep yelling at Creed. Yeah, he's going to keep yelling at him. Maybe Lemon, maybe you need to mute though when you yelling at him though. You can do that. Like Lemon, stop making Creed commentary though. Don't make him commentary because they are gonna start using that against you. If they already done start calling the police on you, they're gonna try to start using that too against you. And they might. I'm telling now that would be effed up, Lemon, if they send somebody there because they talking all that. Somebody would lie and say that. So be careful though. Stop putting that on mute when you yelling at Creed. Just when you can still have them up there when you're talking to them regular. But yeah, maybe you should, because they getting more petty now. Lemon. Now that somebody has gotten hit up with dog charges, some more people are going to start using that as a play. They are, because that was real. That wasn't no play. But some people may start doing it more often. So yeah, you don't want to get caught up like that, because I really think Lemon loves Creed. I do. I think Lemon really loves Creed. So yeah, Lemon, protect your dog. Protect him. Love yourself. Hey, boo. You said yelling won't get him in trouble. I think Creed is a pit. Yeah, the Pisces. I know how some of them pits are. Yeah, but Lemon, if anything, we need to be hoping for Lemon's safety. Them pits ain't nothing to play with. Lemon, you better stop. Hold on, Lemon. Yeah, you need to stop yelling at him. Lemon, stop yelling at him. Stop it. Yeah, you don't want Creed to get angry one day. You in there by yourself with Creed. Watch yourself now. But I don't know. Maybe is Creed. Is he? Did he get obedience training yet though? I wonder if Lemon took him to get obedience training. I know Lemon live in the hood, so he may not have took him to get any type of obedience training. But Lemon, you probably should though. Since you're a YouTuber, you don't need Creed knocking nothing down. Creed is gonna be your camera slip. He gonna one day Creed gonna come around playing. He gonna hit that button, Lemon, and you gonna be camera slipped. I'm telling you, watch yourself. Creed gonna know, he gonna learn how to use them buttons. He gonna hit that thing. There we go. We got Lemon camera slip. So yeah, Lemon, you better take Creed to obedience training, and you won't be yelling at him like that no more. You said, "Oh, Creed seems well behaved." Yeah, I don't see him really yelling at Creed all the time. Sometimes he does. But shoot, I think that's with any pit. I had a friend that had a pit, and he wasn't trained. He wasn't like obedience trained, but he was a pretty cool dog. Yeah, I've been around a couple of guys with dogs, and for them, and the dogs were pretty cool. Yeah. So y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here. This was a pretty cool morning. I'm surprised I did all of this like this, y'all, because I ain't had no green tea yet. So I'm definitely trying to get better with providing y'all with commentary. Is obedience training free? I don't think so, D Pisces. I think he would have to pay for that. Yeah, I think that obedience training, yeah, it's I don't I don't think it's expensive, but yeah, I think you got to pay for it though. I would do it. I would, if I had an animal, I would try to get obedience training. Especially if I had something that a responsibility that I'm like, okay, I can't always fool around with trying to yell and tell the dog, hey, or cat, hey, sit down, sit. I want to be able to just say sit, and then they sit. To an extent. I know it's probably still you gonna have to tell them something else, but K Fit's dog is obedience trained though, and I see how her dog works with her life. Like you can kind of, when she was walking him that time, you could tell she was like, okay, come on, whatever the dog's name is. And she was like, all right, hey, come on. It fits in with her lifestyle. That's what you want. So you can tell. She can tell the dog, okay, come on, do this. All right, I gotta go. We going to my aunt house. Hey, we going over here. She can come on, Jax. She can go this way, go that way. With a dog that is obedience trained, where so Lemon, I think he be, kind of maybe all over the place with Creed. He may like that though. That's another thing too. I think some guys like it. They want to keep their dog kind of on that way of things. So I guess you can call it man's best friends training. That's what Lemon got going on. Man's best friends training. But Lemon, you better throw in some obedience up there though. Okay, if you making that money like that on YouTube, you don't want nothing, to slip up Creed to mess some up. So you need to start being able to say, look, Creed, sit down over there. And Creed sit down. Now, does it wear off though? I never heard. Does obedience training wear off? When like let's say you tell the dog to sit. How long are they going to sit? Y'all ever thought about that? Like how long you sit there, you be like, look, sit. And you want them just to be sitting for a while. Like, you could be doing your hair, making breakfast. Is that dog just gonna sit there like that? Or is they gonna start barking like, I know you ain't just gonna have me sitting here when you see I want to do something else? Can the obedience training backfire on you? I wonder, y'all. Just a little side note right there. Because I would be like, oh, hell no. I done paid all this money for this obedience training. If I tell you I need you to sit. I don't know. I think it lasts for quite a while, though. I guess, But that's a great topic right there. How long does the obedience last after you done sat there, got that dog trained up? Lemon, you better also think about making Creed a superstar. Y'all better start putting these dogs out here. Shoot my bouquet fit too. See if your dog is talented. And if they can make you some money. Shoot. Y'all, for real, they better try. See, because K-Fit's dog is really cute. And then I bet you Creed is a nice breed of pit. I like his name too. So Lemon, you could maybe Creed could be in a movie. And Lemon, hold on. And Lemon is over there at in California. Go ahead, take Creed to Hollywood Boulevard. See if he can be a star, Lemon. Better start thinking about getting this money. You said people treat animals like they're geniuses. Getting mad at animals for doing animal stuff is crazy. Yeah, the Pisces. Yeah, especially, when the animal just want to play around. But when they start, but I understand that when they start, ruining your sheets and stuff like that, though, and when you gotta, yell at them and scald them, because some of them do. They'll be messing stuff up. Them animals be knowing when they be doing stuff wrong. They be tearing up the couch. I think that's what Lemon be getting him for, right? A lot of times. Like he be trying to mess the couch up. Dig into the rug or something like that. Chewing on the slippers. You know how, yeah. Dogs be chewing on them slippers and stuff like that. Well, y'all, I guess we done said what we needed to. This has been a great morning with everyone. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and make some breakfast. Oh, and then y'all, and I'm gonna prepare for Thursday, y'all. So Thursday is the big day. I am truly thankful for this opportunity. I have really been trying for some time now. Maybe not hard enough, but I'm going to try my best to shine. So y'all please be on the lookout, because that will be this is about to be my next step. Well, D Pisces, I have an opportunity to get I'll say a job that is really gonna carry me. Yeah. You said they normally act like that if they're teething or if they've been alone. Oh, left alone. They get scared and feel abandoned. Oh, oh yeah, I get that too, the Pisces. Yeah, I don't like when the dogs feel alone. You know, they look so cute and innocent. Yeah, I love to see when, that dog is very warm to their masters, their owners. I've seen that in a couple of videos. Thank you so much, D Pisces. Absolutely, you're right. I gotta claim it. I think this is for me. Like, I think I fit right there in that. Like, whew, I want to just fit right in there. So, yeah, it's definitely a things are really looking up. So I got to keep on being up. So y'all, please have a positive day. Okay, I'm gonna wish positivity on everybody's day. Let's have fun out here. That's all we thinking about. We ain't going into that dark stuff. Don't be trying to get nobody's name. Don't be out here putting somebody's phone number on live. I know we can't tell you what to do though, because people out, they just fight any way they want to. But we would rather have a laugh. Okay. You said look up the 369 manifesting method. Manifest that job, boo. Oh, thank you, D Pisces. Okay, baby. Oh, yep. I've been looking for things. I'm about to get my hair done today too, y'all. Yeah, that's something. At 4:00, I gotta go and see her. So I'm about to go and wash this head, blow dry it out, and we're gonna see what we're working with. Okay, they better lay down. Okay, they better lay down. They better lay down. Cause I hope my hair ain't, don't be too curly. But I think the spot that I'm going through, the spot that I'm going to, I think they'll make sure to help me out. I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna say, yeah. Last time I got my box braids, they curled up. Is there a way that something you can do to help them not curl up? Ooh, I want to buy some of them shells. Y'all think excuse me, y'all think that if I buy the shells that they'll put them in my head? Wouldn't that be cute? If I can put some shells in there. I hope my hair is long enough though. Is that a professional to wear shells to an interview though? No, I think I can put the shells up there later. Because that may not be even though they say in the interview process now that they really they really don't discriminate much on your hair, but you never know. They gonna look at you. But I know one thing, I just want to make sure my attire and all that is good. Y'all, I'm claiming it. Yes, yes. So okay, y'all. I'm gonna try not to act a fool no more this week. No, I can't do it. Let's see what the weekend brings. All right, so y'all take it easy though. This was fun. And this is where we gonna leave it at right here, okay? 88, honey. You did cut him. You cut this man. This is where it was right here.
Cause if you like using me to get what you want, then look in my eye. I will cut you deep.
Uh-huh. That happened. But we still up though. We still up. So y'all take care. And I'll be seeing y'all soon. One hell of a weekend start, right? Yes, the Pisces, I will be looking up that 369 manifesting method. I'm just going to do my best. Come Thursday, y'all. Let me know, y'all. Should I wear a suit jacket or not? I think I should wear a suit jacket. I just want them to really know that I want this. So I think I may just wear a suit jacket and go to town on this interview. I got some things to do. I want to claim it. The road to success is real. Thank y'all so much. And I'll be talking with y'all soon. Peace out.